right? So let's start with the soul, with the energy body, and then we're going to get back to Dr. Gabor Mate in a second. But physicists have proven that we all have energy bodies, okay? And Einstein said the field is the sole governing agency of the particle. The field meaning the energy field, the particle meaning the body, okay? So if physiologically, and the whole field, scientific field of epigenetics proves this, because they've proven that less than 1% of our diseases come from genetics. Less than 1%. So if it's not in our genes, it's got to be somewhere before the genes, that's what epi means. Epi means before the genes. And the most before you can get is the energy field. Well, what energy field? I'm in my own energy field. But my energy field changes based on the people I interact with. Do I internalize negativity? Do I internalize positivity? It's all based on how I spend my time. So if I spend a lot of time in my fear, guilt, and shame, like I did, I mean, when I was 51, I finally figured out that I feared all men. Whoa, that's half the population, right? So I had to figure out why I perceived that life is anxious, depressed, unhappy, argumentative. All of my experiences in my life told me that life fucking sucks. Now other people are loving life. I'm like, well, my life sucks. Well, why does your life? Wait, we're in the same reality. Oh, we're not in the same reality. But what does that mean? We're not in the same energy field, because the field is the sole governing agency of the particle. And let's watch let's get to Bruce Lipton, because he talks about kids and adopted kids, and we can bring that back around, Dr. Gabor Mate. Okay, let me find, power epigenetics, wonderful. Programming is the field, the thoughts, the beliefs. Do I spend time happy and dancing in my head? Oh yeah, I love life. Okay, I'm not getting sick. I hate life, I hate life, I hate life. Then my body mirrors that back to me. Our bodies are a mirror of the soul. Everything is a mirror of the soul. We're a soul having a human experience. We come here to see ourselves for self-improvement opportunities. That's why we have challenges in life, to learn our lessons, to improve ourselves. We were programmed to be victims. You know, I just did a video on how Christianity equals the victim mindset, because in Christianity, God is an external controller. Well, if someone else is in control of me, then that places me subservient to them, oppressor, oppressee, victim mindset. And that's not even true, because I'm the only one that has sovereignty over my soul. Like, it doesn't matter if Jesus or my dad or my sister or my brother forgive me, because that doesn't change the frequency of my soul. And that's what matters, my consciousness. It doesn't change my beliefs. People, I was 51 and I finally figured out that I feared all men. I was like, well, sure, some men, but not all men. So not until I, on my own way, changed the constitution of my soul, then I became less anxious. Then I had less cortisol. Then my daughter noticed the next day immediately in public. We were at a market. She used to sell jewelry. Mom, Mom, you're better. What's going on, Mom? Immediately, she knew. This one right there. Those are my 3 kids, and that's my mom. So, yeah, that was, crazy for me. But then I had to think, okay, there's a really great question that someone interviewing Dr. Gabor Mate asked, so we can kind of get into trauma, and does it start in childhood? And if you don't have childhood trauma, can you get trauma later in life? That's a good question, right? Like, when does it start? And that's a really important question for the fire department. I'll get back to that in a second. But let's listen to Dr. Gabor Mate. Let me figure out let me find him. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah. So if you don't learn how to surf the waves of life and then go into your emotional pain and come out of it as a child, you program and teach your nervous system that you need to hold on to all that shame, guilt, and fear. Hold on to it. And then you're holding on to it, running around like a crazy person. Okay, that's what happens. And then when we enter more trauma, we don't know how to process it, so we hold on to more trauma, and we're just like trauma holders. We're just here going, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know how to surf the waves of life. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do. But if you know how to surf the waves of life and you have a supportive family, Then you go into your pain, you come out of it, and you move on. No trauma. So that's what his work is all about, is how the childhood impacts the adult life.